Friends, tonight was a kind of throw together what I have dinner in the crock pot. Make sure to like and follow along if you love easy recipes, because this one turned out amazing. I had a recipe. I'm guilty of writing down, like if I see a good recipe, I'll write it in a spiral notebook like you see, and then I lose it. I have to fold the pages down and see if I can save them, but I always lose these recipes. So what I started with was about 1.5 pounds to 2 pounds of chicken tenders from Costco. I can't find the chicken breasts anymore unless they're made with rib meat, which I'm not interested in. I did 3/4 of a can of black beans drained. I didn't want to do too many because my youngest son hates them. I did a small jar of enchilada sauce. I cannot get this rotel out, but I did a can of corn that is drained. I did a small can of rotel, mostly drained. And then I did 2 heaping tablespoons of taco seasoning. A little later on in the process, I do end up dicing up an onion really fine because I should have done that in the beginning, but I was actually glad I did it later because it had a little bit of a crunch to it instead of everything just being squishy. And I forgot to spray and grease my crock pot for this. Usually I spray it with olive oil, but turns out I didn't need to because it's not like all stuck on there. So all I do is I give this a good stir. I want to coat the chicken and all of this stuff so that it all cooks evenly. And it turns out so good. This is so easy. You could do this the night before if you need. Now it's already like 3 p.m. when I decided to start this. So I turned it on high. I cooked it for 2 hours on high. And then I cooked it for a little over an hour on low. So translate that to whatever you need to. I also had only 5 flour tortillas, different sizes, in the freezer. I pulled them out. I didn't like the texture, and I was like, I've got a great idea. Let me put a little olive oil, a little of that Kinder's garlic blend, some garlic powder, and some cumin, and let me toast them in the oven. Now, I will say they tasted great, but also the texture was super weird, so I don't think I'm going to do that again. I'm going to be honest. But look at this. It is amazing. It smells so good. My whole house smelled so good. So after the 2.5 hours was up, or 3 hours rather, the chicken is cooked. So I used this thing that I really hate, that ground beef thing, and I shredded my chicken up finely because I decided I want to make these into bowls, and we can just serve them with those weird flour tortilla things that I made. My husband was so honest. He was like, yeah, no. But they tasted okay. And then I had these cheapo Dollar Tree corn chips. I don't know why I bought them. Maybe I was just in the mood for corn chips and I forgot all about them. Turns out they taste great, and they were great in this bowl. So I serve it in a bowl with some shredded cheddar. And here are these flour tortillas. I don't know what I was thinking. I think I thought they would be like crispy little tortilla chips, but that's not how it turned out. And sometimes that's okay, because why not try it? They did taste good. I couldn't cut them, so I ended up just breaking them up into little pieces. They tasted really good, but very chewy and weird. So I don't think I'm going to do that again. But make this recipe. This recipe originally did not call for a can of red enchilada sauce, but I thought it would be good because rotel doesn't have like enough of the flavor for me. And it did call for an 8-ounce block of cream cheese, but hell no. Oh, I'll tell you what that is in a minute. I don't like cream cheese in crock pot recipes. It has like a weird aftertaste. Please tell me I'm not the only one. These are 2 dump cakes I made. I hate the name, but I love it. I have another video that I'm going to upload tomorrow with that recipe. I made that because my mom, who lives next door, was going to come over today to see my raised garden beds that are in another video. And she was going to have a cup of tea and have some of that. But she's really tired today, and she's old, and so am I. And so I'm going to send some food over. But look at that. It doesn't look the best in the bowl, but it was so flippin' good. I had seconds. My son had seconds. My husband did not have seconds, actually. Which is fine because he can bring some to work tomorrow. You have to try this. Try it, try it, try it. 100% try it.